Hello everyone, this is Isabel. I'm at Mobile World Congress. I'm with the new CEO of BICS, Matteo Gatta. I'm very excited. As you can imagine, he's a new victim of mine. Huh? Matteo, welcome to my hotshot.
Thanks for having me.
So, Matteo, I don't know if you agree, but we've been talking about the transformation of the industry for a long time. Huh? You're the new CEO of BICS. I'm sure people watching us want to know what is your view about the transformation of the industry, what the future will look like.
Well, I guess we will continue to talk about it for still quite some time. But we are in the middle of a transformation of this industry. We have seen profit pools shifting from telco, from our traditional carrier interworking towards the cloud, and we need to accommodate that. We need to capture part of that profit pool shift. This will take some time to go, and we are preparing for it.
Okay. I believe that the transformation of the services is not enough. You have to go to the next step, transform the way you deliver services, the business model, how you generate new revenues, new customers you go after. What is your view? Where do you think the money will be in the future? Or is there any money for carriers going forward?
Well, I think that depends upon us. If there is an opportunity, we must build it. But let's perhaps take a bit step backward. So I remember BICS and the industry had started with the fixed interconnect carriers, then moved into mobile. So they addressed the very first profit pool shift. And they did it relatively successfully. It was probably one or two steps adjacent, so easier to capture. This profit pool shift is a bit more challenging, which also entails the change of the business model. What entails is also the ability to see through your customers, to look at your customer's business model, a business case. You are getting as a player that wants to capture part of the profit pool, namely in the digital enterprise. You gotta know what is your skin in the game. You need to support your customers in the growth trajectory. Let's look at IoT, for instance. IoT is a tremendous opportunity, but it's an opportunity for long and patient investors. You gotta have your skin in the game. You need to understand the business case of your customers. You need to decide whether that business case is worth pursuing, because it will entail also resources within your organization. The same applies to cloud communication. But at the same time, that also allows the players such as BICS to learn what is the value that they are delivering to the market and trying to price, for instance, differently. And it is really a tremendous change of mindset, pricing from wholesale into the enterprise model. Because there again, but the skin is higher, the stakes are higher, because you must be there for the long run, because you will grow with your customer.
I agree what you said. The industry transformed before from fixed to mobile. Now maybe it's a more complex transformation because it's almost a 360-degree transformation of the business. Not just the technologies, not just the services, but the way you deliver them, the way you price them. Therefore, the people sometimes have to change. So it's quite a big challenge, but it's very exciting as well. I think it's one of the most exciting time in our business, if you ask me. I don't know if you agree.
Well, the transformation is actually foundational to the growth. It needs to transform actually from a product, from actually capabilities, communication capabilities. The steps is actually more manageable than changing the engagement model with your customers and your partners, because actually it's no longer a supplier relationship, it's an ecosystem play. Let's look at Cloud.com and CPaaS. So you will be able to deliver your value, but if you enter into an ecosystem, such as bring your own carrier, you are natively embedded. If we look at IoT with the opportunity to bundle, to embed our SIM Apple into chipset and system on chips, we are truly embedded into the future growth. So it's really a very much a foundational change. It's a tremendous change. It's very exciting. And you got to have all the organization with you to achieve so.
I think it's very exciting. Now, let's talk about BICS.
Yes.
You're the new CEO. I love your logo, by the way. It's a superb logo. Congratulations. It's a good start, I think, for what's coming for BICS. So people watching us, and me included, I want to know more. What's your vision as the new CEO? What's your vision? How do you intend to spearhead the company to continue to lead in our industry?
Well, actually, we achieved this kind of brand, which is only the surface of a rethinking of BICS. We started from actually our own employee. We asked, what are we for? What do we stand for? What is our sense of purpose? And so we rebuild a story around a sense of purpose, as this brand is actually one interpretation of that sense of purpose. And our sense of purpose is pretty clear. We create opportunities by connecting communities. And that is a tremendous value that we deliver. It's not about a single transaction, it's about a connection. And that connection is an end-to-end from an application to the user to user, of course, from user to applications. So that is really the DNA of BICS. It's always been like that. We just need to rebuild a bit the story, build new, more powerful interfaces, embracing digital to the full extent, learn to engage different type of customers that reward you for the quality, right? Customers with whom you have to be for the long run, as I mentioned before, the skin in the game concept. Mm-hmm. And I'm asking that internally as well. I'm asking, what is your skin in the game to every single department of the organization? I don't like advisor. I like people that are accountable for the work that is being done. So this transformation is full in progress within BICS at the moment. You will hear more in the months to come.
This is so interesting. We could keep talking like this for a while. Huh? I think it's very exciting. I'm really excited to see what BICS will bring us, bring to the industry or going forward. So I hope we talk again soon and face to face, I hope. Huh?
It will be my pleasure. Our statement to be here today at the World Congress is a statement that we want to return to normal. It is an investment that we make. We also relieve some of the frustration amongst our teams because they love to meet their customers. They love to talk about growth. That's the reason why we're here today. We welcome this and we hope soon that the world will return to a certain degree of normality, a normality that is more along the line of sustainability, right? We rethink our business model also around sustainability, around social impact. And so I was speaking at the Qatar Economic Forum about telecom social impact. We will leverage, being BICS global, we will leverage opportunities because we know digital skills are needed, they are growing everywhere. So look forward to talk to you again.
Yes, and I can tell you, you've relieved some of my frustration by enabling you to interview you face to face today. So Matteo, thank you so much. It's a great interview. I think you've piqued my interest and my curiosity. So I will follow you very closely. And let's do this again soon.
It will be my pleasure. Thank you.
Everyone, thank you for watching. And until my next non-virtual hotshot.